Good morning. Today I feel like death, but it's a different sort of death. Usually it's the death of illness. Today it is the death of my muscles and everything. The carpet's in the right room, the correct room. This took like 3 hours just to get it from a bedroom over there into here. And it's been like repaired with like bits of carpet tape because we had to bend it. We still have to bend it to get it further in the room, so it is what it is. Not so sure we're going to be fitting it today, just because, ow, everything hurts. However, it's a toss between that or painting the hallway. So maybe I will fit it today. We will have to see what the grand plan is. So, now I think somebody's here this morning. It doesn't appear to be the builders. So, I need to go mooch downstairs, do a bit of a recce. See if we've just got some post, or maybe the electrician's here, or maybe the plumber's here. Or maybe somebody else. Who knows? Our builders are pulling the ceilings down for us. So I'm going to show you guys progress without actually going in the room because spiders. There's the ceiling.
Honestly, you should come in.
I'm not coming in.
Because this roof,
This
roof is not an 1880s roof. This roof, the old roof, is nowhere near 1880s. It's been redone. But there is literally 4 foot between this point and that point, easily 4 feet more space. Up there.
Good afternoon. Okay, so I haven't really started painting yet or doing anything like that because when the guys started pulling the ceiling down, like for real, upstairs, it got like really dusty. So I was like, can't do that. So as you can see, I'm back in the gym. This room was actually inaccessible yesterday because we had to move things really, really quickly. So I basically re-Tetrised this whole area. So it's now open again, which is great. But there really isn't much like space that I've added. There's practically no space at all, to be frankly honest. Although the double leg chair is coming up to my bedroom, so once that goes up, we will at least get a unit of furniture there, which I'm thinking is going to be the oak chest of drawers when they turn up because they were huge. Like, huge. Very huge. Anyway. So, these are the chair beds that turned up that were too big to go upstairs. They are going to live in here, like, permanently now, I think. So this is going to double as the twins' bedroom when they come. So it's going to be a games room, a workout room, and the twins' guest bedroom. Because the twins are only going to be with us, like, maybe during the summer sometimes and Christmas around the holidays. So it's not going to be like a permanent bedroom is this, but it's still going to be, you know, a type of bedroom. Oh dear, I think I've scuffed my camera slightly. Oh no. Anyway, so it's all Tetris. It's all better than it was. When we start getting rooms finished, I can start getting some actual stuff out of here. But all the art stuff's now like in one big box, and the Christmas stuff is still over here where it belongs. I'm tempted to get some of my stuff upstairs, but I can't do any lifting today because we shafted our backs on the carpet yesterday. So, but a good start. Yeah, a good start. Hello again. So I thought I'd show you guys what I've done, or managed so far. in the hallway. This is the idea, blue, and then that's kind of going to dry to a whitish, and then there should be like a subtle cream border in between. I'm really not sure about the cream border now, like looking at how like light this is, because I mean this light doesn't help because it makes it look yellow, but it's not, it's actually pure white, but the problem is like literally any light that falls on it changes its colour, so it's just going to match what was down the middle. But anyway, I thought I'd show you the disaster. Because it was going so well, right? It was going so well. You'll notice that like this side is done and then this side isn't. I kind of stopped. And this is why I stopped. So I don't know if you can see it, but all these like crumbly bits here. Yeah, that's the plaster literally falling off the wall. So... I think because this is the attic space, I can kind of show you like, you can just see the way it peels off. So I was wasting paint at this point. So I just thought I'd do a really quick coat over it. See, I've started peeling now, I can't stop. Leave it, Roxie, leave it. I've painted over it because this was basically just solid plaster. Now any paint that I put onto the wood, right, because they plastered on top of wood, because that works. Anyway, so I've painted on top of the wood, I've painted on top of the remaining plaster, and I'm just kind of hoping that it will, well, not look too awful until we have time to properly sand this wall down and then paint over it again. The thing is, I literally have one tub of this paint, of this white paint, and it's got to do the whole hallway and potentially the downstairs hallway as well. And because it's clear paint, it's it's the earthbound paint, it's expensive. I don't want to get another tin of it because we have so much paint from the earthbound collection, but it's all different shades. So I'm just like, well, basically this is just an unneeded problem, and I really don't know if it's coming across well on camera, but yeah. So I've not bothered doing the blue behind the radiator because if that wallpaper wants to come off, it wants to come off, and that's a whole different job. So much for the hallways being easy, right? I want to cry. Anyway, the ceiling's done. Not this ceiling. That ceiling's done. Not that you can tell. To be frankly honest, it looks exactly the blooming same. Oh, I have a huge paint blob on my glasses. That's why I keep thinking there's a bug. I can't, oh my god, it's stuck. This is like the worst. It's, you know, the earthbound paint is clear. So the idea behind clear paint is basically it's easy to put on and easy to take off. Really easy to take off. Like, you can't wash these walls down at all, which kind of sucks. I mean, but then again, as my mum pointed out, she never washes the walls anyway, so we thought it wouldn't really matter upstairs. Yeah, did that one-handed. And hopefully it won't matter in most of the rooms. It does matter in the kitchen because we clean the kitchen. It matters in any rooms where the cats live because cats, wallpaper, we know the story. Now, I was going to show you guys this room. You saw it earlier today, but this is like the finished version of this room. God, I hate it. I hate it so much. So there you go. I should get you in. That's the roof and the ceiling and everything, and I've been told that it's all wrong. It's all been done to shoddy standards. They've used decking boards as supporting boards. There's light coming through from the roof, and George just looked at it and he just said, we'll try, because he's really trying to save his money now. But he took one look at that and he just went, oh, it's a really, really bad job. But yeah, it's not a job we budgeted for, so yeah, it's a bit of a problem. The roof is watertight. It is watertight, but yeah, it's it's another issue that we really weren't expecting. So, you know, I've got an issue with the walls, an issue with that room. This room's next to take the ceilings out of. Almost dreading it, because then it's, well, if there's a problem with that roof, what are the odds there's no problems with that one, right? But yeah. And then basically what happened was our electrician came round, but he's got a cold. Sorry, not our electrician, the plumber. Electrician, plumber, you know, whatever. He came round, but because he had a cold, the builders evacuated the building because they don't want flu, which is fair enough. So they've moved outside and they've started on the fencing. I don't know how far the guys are with that, if they're still doing it or not. Again, like, I don't really want to, like, get in the way of people, so I'll have a quick look, see if they've finished what's basically going on. Not quite finished yet. I think actually it looks like they're just starting the main bits. So yeah, I don't really want to get in the way. They look really, really busy actually. So I'll show you guys the fencing later. Yeah, basically it's just that retaining fence we're going to have instead of the extra drive. It's fine. My mum's excited to have, like, essentially the garden finished. Well, we've got the planters to put in, but, you know, this is the last main structural job of the garden. So for it to be going in, going down and being finished is like, you know, we're hitting a milestone. But you know, I remember when I thought that this room was going to be the problem room. I thought this was going to be the most effort. And it's just not true. This room's practically flaming easy compared to the rest of the house because the wallpaper just falls off. Everything in here is easy to lift. The floor tiles underneath the carpet are still there and they look fine. So, it's okay. We knew the house was going to be a big job, you know. We bought a building project. Yeah. Christmas deadline. I don't see it. I don't see us being done by Christmas. We'll try though. Try our very hardest. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you the last bit of the hallway with the tape off. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a really subtle difference between like the blue, the original colour, and then the new white. It is very subtle. We've had a bit of a chat about fail wall. Fail wall McFail. So this wall. We're actually thinking wallpaper now because it's basically they've put plaster on to chipboard and it's a disaster. So I've got some really nice Japanese wallpaper, which is actually going to be mimicked throughout a couple of the rooms anyway. So it's not like it's going to come out of nowhere. But yeah, we're just going to basically panel the wall outside the bathroom with it. And yeah, hope for the best in that case really. It's the best we can do. So that section of wall will be panelled. That panel's mirrored in the little girl's room, which is my recording studio anyway. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit less of a disaster. Fingers crossed, eh? You know.